Hey there, guys. All right, today we are back with some more overly sarcastic productions. This time, miscellaneous myths. Mount Mayon. Mount Mayon? I don't know how to pronounce this Filipino volcano. That's about the extent of my knowledge to this thing. Before we dive in, make sure you go and check out the links in the description box below. I would love it if you joined the Discord and followed me over at Twitch. Okay. Nothing else to say. Let's just dive right in.
Alright, let's be real. Out of all the relatively common geological formations and weather events people have to deal with on a semi-regular basis, volcanoes are probably the weirdest. Like
Explain.
tsunamis, alright? It's just like a wave, but bigger. Earthquake.
What? Yeah, but it's a fucking massive wave. Like the images of tsunamis are perhaps, I don't know, yes, the imagery of volcanoes exploding is terrifying, but I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's just because, maybe it's a combination of these two things. Maybe it's because what you see, there's so many images of exploding volcanoes that maybe you get a bit desensitized to the visual of an exploding volcano, unless of course you live near an exploding volcano. Then of course you're going to be more terrified of it. But in my experience living literally nowhere near any volcanoes, I really only have to deal with earthquakes, and that's very rare. Like, I deal with tornadoes way more often. Well, not even tornadoes really where I live, because of I got lucky. Well, a tornado could still always come by, but like, you know what? I'm not gonna test Mother Nature. A tornado could really fuck my shit up. But tornado, like, for me, it goes. And then the second thing is I have a fear of deep water. So I think it's those two things. But for me, it would go tsunamis, most terrifying, because it's just a wall of fucking water, right? And you know it's coming, because if you go to a beach and the water is receding, like it's going away and it's going very far back, that means there's a wall of water coming back for you. You gotta go get some high ground. Because otherwise, if you stay around too long and then the water starts pushing back in, you're gonna see this fucking, like, I don't know how tall they get, what, 30 plus feet, maybe 100 feet? I don't know what the average is. Fucking massive ass wall of water coming straight for you. You're gonna fucking die. And then number two would be tornadoes, just because that's something that I do live near, do potentially have to deal with. Those can be fucking terrifying. Just like, it's a wall of wind, and it's picking up everything around it, whipping it super fast. You know, fucking scary. And then number three, volcanoes. Number four, earthquakes.
Earthquakes, easy. Whatever primordial being makes up the dirt in this cosmology is itching their butt or something. Thunderstorms, either some sky god is pissed or they're having a rock.
Yeah, thunderstorms, I don't know. Thunderstorms are atmospheric. I like thunderstorms, even when they get big and scary. You know, it's just, I just chill inside and watch like a movie or something. No big deal.
Rocking concert. But what do you
So long as the lightning isn't striking and setting things on fire, then I'm okay.
do when your friendly neighborhood mountain spontaneously farts out 5,000 tons of toxic gas and fills your birdbath with rocks? Most regions with volcanoes explain their temperamentality by ascribing some kind of destructive sentience to them. Mauna Kea's unpredictable outbursts are explained by
Mauna Kea is currently dormant and not prone to outbursts, but Hawaii is plenty temperamental without it.
Pele's fiery temper, while in the vicinity of Greece,
Ooh.
volcanic activity was said to demonstrate
Wait, is that actual lightning? That's fucking cool.
Hephaestus at work in his forge. And in the 1100s, the Icelandic volcano Hekla was thought by the European Christians to be a straight-up portal to hell. But not every volcano myth is quite so turbulent. Some of them are actually quite sweet. So today let's turn our eyes to the
Wait, a wholesome volcano?
Philippines and examine the folktale
That's an aesthetic picture. Fuck, I like this. Holy shit, this is beautiful. Wow.
behind the picturesque Mount Mayon, which you might
It is picturesque.
have heard of because it recently exploded.
I don't remember this.
Anyway, so our story begins, as so many do, with a beautiful princess being pursued by too many suitors. The princess in this story is named Mayon, daughter of Chief Makusog, and in classic princess fashion, she's both beautiful and single. That is, until one day while taking a bath in the river, she slips and falls in, and is promptly rescued by this dude Panganoron, who proceeds to court and propose to her on fairly short notice.
As you do, right? This was supposed to...
Makusog gives him his blessing, and the happy couple proceed to, well, be the kind of happy couple that only fairy tale romances can truly pull off. But unfortunately, one of Magayon's
How could you toy with me like this?
former suitors, a dude named Pagtuga, doesn't know how to take a hint, so he decides the most reasonable course of action to deal with Magayon's newfound romantic ineligibility is to kidnap Makusog.
I will release your father unharmed if you marry me. What part of this makes you think I'm into bad boys?
And demand Magayon marry him instead of Panganoron in exchange for her father's freedom. Understandably, she's not down with that, so Panganoron and Pagtuga go to war over the whole mess. Now, what exactly happens next varies a little from telling to telling, but the short of it is Panganoron kills Pagtuga.
That went really well. What an unexpectedly happy ending. So, is Blue Boy here fucking god too? I was kind of thinking he was a mortal that swayed a goddess. That's usually what happens in these kind of stories.
But right as they're celebrating their victory, either Magayon or Panganoron are killed suddenly by one of Pagtuga's warriors.
No.
And the other promptly commits suicide. Makusog grieves and buries them together, but after
Well, this sucks in a lot of ways.
the burial, their grave grows into a volcano, specifically the beautiful Mount Mayon, named after the equally beautiful Magayon. The general consensus is
This is actually pretty awesome. I know, right?
that Panganoron is the clouds around the summit of the mountain, while Magayon is the mountain itself, as a kind of immortalized representation of the love they could never truly fulfill in life. And that's why this picture is so freaking cool.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Fucking hell. Go. How many? Holy shit. Wow. That's fucking cool, dude.
This picture is so freaking cool. Context.
Unfortunately, I already used the Someone to Lava song in the Pele video and didn't want to reuse it here. Well, I would have understood. It's okay. And while there are a few love songs with fiery metaphors, they're usually not about happy relationships. No, they are not. So it's time to get existentially romantic. Oh god. My worst fear. I made this video in like 2 days. I am so tired. I'm also tired. But I saw that picture of the lovers appearing in the smoke and I was like, that's dope. I need to do this ASAP. Swag, as you do. And that was Miscellaneous Myths About Mayon. Yeah, that was actually a really cool story. Really, really neat. Need some... does she have more Filipino myth videos out? 'Cause this was the first one, I think. See, we've had Hawaii, we've had China and Japan. Have we had Southeast Asia outside of the Philippines? Like, have we had Indonesia or Vietnam? We've had India, of course. Obviously, we've had Europe. We've had one Africa, I think. 1 or 2 Africa myths that I've reacted to so far, and we've had Aztec. I don't think, have we had Maya or Inca? Not sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.